Hey guys, welcome to my new video. Today, we're taking a deep dive into the captivating journey of the iconic iPhone, from the very first model all the way up to the iPhone 14. Get ready to discover the major updates and improvements that made each iteration more exciting than the last. Let's kick things off with the iPhone 1, which was released back in 2007. This revolutionary smartphone paved the way for a whole new era of mobile technology. Featuring a sleek design with a 3.5-inch display, the iPhone 1 introduced the concept of multi-touch, bringing a whole new level of interactivity to our fingertips. It also had a 2-megapixel camera, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. Fast forward to the iPhone 3G, released in 2008. The G in its name stood for 3G connectivity, a significant leap from the previous model. This allowed users to browse the web, download apps, and stream media at much faster speeds. Additionally, the iPhone 3G introduced the App Store, opening up limitless possibilities for customization and personalization. The iPhone 3GS was released in 2009 and sold over 1 million units in the first weekend. It was the first iPhone to have a video camera, voice control, and an improved performance. It also had a 3-megapixel camera, a compass, and an oleophobic coating. Moving on to the iPhone 4, released in 2010, we witnessed a massive upgrade in design and display. The iPhone 4 came with a brand new, Retina, display, crisper and more vibrant than ever before. Its sleek, glass and stainless steel design also set a new standard for elegance in the smartphone industry. It also had a 5-megapixel camera, a gyroscope, and FaceTime. In 2011, Apple amazed us with the iPhone 4S, which sold over 4 million units in the first 3 days. It was the first iPhone to have Siri, iCloud, and an 8-megapixel camera. This groundbreaking addition allowed users to interact with their phone using natural language, performing tasks and answering questions. Siri quickly became a fan-favorite feature and set the stage for the future of voice-controlled technology. The iPhone 5, released in 2012, introduced a larger 4-inch display and a lighter, slimmer design. This larger screen provided a more immersive viewing experience, whether you were watching videos, playing games, or scrolling through your social media feeds. The iPhone 5 also marked the transition to a Lightning connector, replacing the older 30-pin connector. In 2013, Apple took the smartphone industry by storm with the iPhone 5S and the colorful iPhone 5C. The iPhone 5S presented an innovative Touch ID fingerprint sensor, enhancing device security and simplifying user authentication. Meanwhile, the iPhone 5C offered a more affordable option without compromising on style or performance. Next up, the iPhone 6 and iPhone 6 Plus, released in 2014, launched us into the era of bigger screens. The iPhone 6 featured a 4.7-inch display, while the iPhone 6 Plus boasted a whopping 5.5 inches. These larger screens were perfect for media consumption and gaming, revolutionizing how we interact with our smartphones. 2015 brought us the iPhone 6s and 6s Plus, which introduced the 3D touch feature. This technology allowed the device to sense the force of the user's touch, enabling new possibilities for navigation and interaction. Additionally, the 6S series brought significant improvements to the 12-megapixel camera, enhancing photo and video quality. The iPhone SE was released in 2016 and sold over 30 million units in the first year. It was the first iPhone to have a smaller screen size of 4 inches since the iPhone 5S, but with similar specifications as the iPhone 6s. It also had a matte finish, a lower price, and a headphone jack. The iPhone 7 and 7 Plus were also released in 2016 and sold over 78 million units in the first quarter. They were the first iPhones to have water resistance, stereo speakers, and no headphone jack. They also had a new home button, a dual camera system on the Plus model, and a jet black color option. The iPhone 8 and 8 Plus were released in 2017 and sold over 46 million units in the first quarter. They were the first iPhones to have wireless charging, a glass back, and a true tone display. They also had an improved performance, a faster wireless charging, and a portrait lighting feature. Apple celebrated the iPhone's 10-year anniversary in 2017 too, with the release of the iPhone X, pronounced 10. This flagship device marked a significant departure from previous designs, featuring an edge-to-edge Super Retina display and the removal of the home button. Face ID, a secure facial recognition system, replaced Touch ID, further enhancing device security. The iPhone X truly set the stage for the future of iPhones. The following year, in 2018, Apple launched the iPhone XR, XS, and XS Max. These models showcased advancements in camera technology, offering improved low-light performance and more advanced depth of field effects. The iPhone XR also stood out with its vibrant and colorful design, attracting a wider range of customers. Moving on to 2019, we witnessed the release of the iPhone 11, 11 Pro, and 11 Pro Max. The major highlight of these models was the introduction of the ultra-wide-angle lens, allowing users to capture stunning landscape shots or fit more people into their photos. Additionally, the iPhone 11 series featured improved battery life and the powerful A13 Bionic chip for enhanced performance. In 2020, Apple surprised us with the iPhone SE, second generation, a budget-friendly option with the unmistakable charm of the iPhone 8's design. The iPhone SE came packed with the powerful A13 Bionic chip, delivering impressive performance at an affordable price point. The iPhone 12 and 12 mini were released in 2020 and sold over 100 million units in the first 7 months. They were the first iPhones to have a flat-edge design, a ceramic shield glass, and 5G support. They also had an OLED display, a MagSafe connector, and 5 color options: white, black, blue, green, and red. The iPhone 12 Pro and 12 Pro Max were released in 2020 and sold over 40 million units in the first quarter. They were the first iPhones to have a LiDAR scanner, a 10x optical zoom, and a Pro RAW format. They also had a stainless steel body, a larger sensor, and 4 color options: silver, graphite, gold, and Pacific blue. The iPhone 13 and 13 mini were released in 2021 and sold over 50 million units in the first quarter. They were the first iPhones to have a diagonal rear camera layout, a cinematic mode, and a smaller notch. They also had a faster processor, a longer battery life. The iPhone 13 Pro and 13 Pro Max were released in 2021 and sold over 20 million units in the first quarter. They were the first iPhones to have a promotion display, a macro mode, and a 1 TB storage option. They also had an improved performance and larger battery. The iPhone SE was released in 2022 and sold over 15 million units in the first quarter. It was the third iPhone to have a smaller screen size of 4.7 inches since the iPhone SE in 2020, but with similar specifications as the iPhone 13. It also had a home button, Touch ID, and 3 color options. In the same year, iPhone 14 and 14 mini were released and sold over 60 million units in the first quarter. They were the first iPhones to have a hole punch display, an under-display fingerprint scanner, and a periscope lens. They also had a flat-edge design, a MagSafe connector, and 6 color options: white, black, blue, green, red, and purple. The iPhone 14 Pro and 14 Pro Max were released in 2022 and sold over 30 million units in the first quarter. They were the first iPhones to have a titanium body, a quad rear camera with an ultra-wide lens with autofocus, and a portrait video mode. They also had a promotion display, a LiDAR scanner, and 4 color options: silver, gold, space black, and deep purple. And that brings us up to speed with the captivating journey of the iPhone, from its humble beginnings to the highly anticipated iPhone 14. Each iteration has brought groundbreaking improvements to the public. Thanks for watching, and if you liked the video, please subscribe so I know you want more. So until next time, stay humble.